Hello everyone, this is Jayasree. Here is a question on complex numbers. The diameter of a circle has endpoints -2 plus 7i and 6 minus 5i. This is the figure given for that. Can you find the coordinates of the center of this circle and also find the length of the diameter of this circle? You need to find the coordinates of center O as well as the length of the diameter AB. Given point A is -2 plus 7i and point B is 6 minus 3i. How to find the coordinates of point O, which is the midpoint of AB? You know the midpoint of AB formula. So x1 plus y1 by 2 is, and other coordinate x2 plus y2 by 2. So here also we use the same formula, but just in a simple different way. Let's see the solution. Let us take point A as -2 plus 7i and the point B is 6 minus 3i. Okay, here let us take midpoint of AB, which is O, which we can write as the sum of these 2 points A plus B by 2. We need to take half of that. So let us take -2 plus 7i plus B 6 minus 3i by 2. Okay, next add the real number parts and complex number parts separately. So let us add real number parts. -2 plus 6 plus 7i complex imaginary numbers minus 3i by 2, which we can write as -2 plus 6 is 4 plus 7i minus 3i is 4i, so which is 4i by 2, which if you take common for numerator, take 2 as common, 2 plus 2i by 2, where 2 and 2 get cancelled. So 2 plus 2i is the point O. So point O is 2 plus 2i means, which we can write in the form of coordinates as 2 comma 2. Even the same sum you can also take in the beginning itself. A as -2 plus 7i, we can write it as -2 comma 7, and you can take B point as 6 comma minus 3. Okay, here also you can do the same process. A plus B by 2 means add x1, this is x1, this is x2, this is y1 and this is y2. So we have to find the coordinates of point O, center O means my x1 plus x2 by 2. So -2 plus 6 by 2, the other coordinate 7 plus minus 3 by 2. So these are the coordinates of point O. We can also do in this process. 6 minus 2 is 4 by 2 and this is 7 minus 3, 4 by 2 again. So which we can also write it as 2 by 2. So this is the point O coordinates, and let us find the diameter AB. Now before going to diameter, let us first find out what is the formula for finding distance between two complex numbers. So for that, let us see the formula first. Diameter or distance, whatever, whenever you want to find the distance between 2 points, distance between two complex numbers, let the numbers be z1, which is like you can take in common in general like x1 plus y1i, and let us take z2 as x2 plus y2i. So if you want to find the distance between these 2 points z1 and z2, so we represent this in the form of mod z1 minus z2, which is given by, as usual, your formula according between 2 points, distance between 2 points in coordinate geometry, x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Next, and also you have here in this complex numbers, a1 plus bi mod is also given in the form of square root of x square plus y square, or sorry, a square plus b square. a plus bi is given in the form of square root of a square plus b square. If it is x plus yi, you can write it as square root of x square plus y square. So okay, fine. Let's start now finding the distance between the 2 points, which is our diameter AB. So we have here a as, what do we have? A minus 2 plus 7i, and we have b as diameter, the other end point 6 minus 3i. So let us find the distance between these two. Let us take this as z1 and this as z2. Okay, now let us take this as square root of z, mod z1 minus z2, which we can write in the form of, let us take the, is equal to square root of, first of all let us subtract these two things, z1 minus z2, which is minus 2 plus 7i minus 6 minus 3i. Let's subtract that and write it as minus 2 plus 7i, if I open the bracket, minus 6 plus 3i, which I can write in the form of minus 2 minus 6 together and complex numbers together 7i plus 3i, which we can write it as square root of minus 8 plus 10i. So we need not use this formula now. Directly we can go with z1 minus z2 and then use this formula. It's so simple to do that. So now we have the question in the form of a plus bi shape. This is a, this is b. So a plus bi shape. Now I'll write square root of a square plus b square. Okay, let's write now. I'll explain. Square root of a square means minus 8 whole square plus b square means 10 whole square, which we can write as square root under 84, 8 into 8 is 64 plus 100, which we can write as square root of 164. Let us put it into simplest form. We can write it as square root under 4 times 41. It goes in 4 table. 4 4s are 4 1s are. So square root of 4 into 41, which I can write as square root of 4 times 41, square root of 41, which is 2 root 41. So the length of the diameter AB is equal to 2 times root 41 units. So this is your length of the diameter.